Hi little skeletons, it is Disney Queen Skelly here. So this is kind of a weird video. Normally I'd be doing a scary story video today. However, I got hungry while filming and I felt a little bit of a headache coming on, so I knew like I had to eat. So I figured I'd have lunch with you guys. So today I have some chicken nuggets and some fries. On the fries I put a little bit of garlic salt, regular salt, and then some pepper, and then I have a buffalo sauce that I actually mixed with some Taco Bell mild sauce. I took a little taste of it and it actually tasted really good. And then I have some ketchup for my fries. Alright, so if you guys are enjoying your meal today with me, let's dig in. Sorry, trying to get the right angle for this. Okay, so what are we gonna start with? Chicken nuggets are pretty warm, so we'll start with those. So that buffalo and Taco Bell mild sauce actually tastes pretty good. You know what? I'm gonna have to heat this up a bit longer. The chicken is still kind of cold. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this back in the microwave for about another minute. So while that's heating up, I just have some water with me. I know normally when I do mukbangs for you guys, I'm in my car, but I don't know, today I just decided to have the camera on and have the microphone with me and just eat here. I'm gonna grab a napkin real quick though. I know I'm gonna need one. I'm not a messy eater, at least I try not to be, but I know it'll probably get messy, especially with the sauces that I have with me today with the buffalo and the ketchup. Normally I don't have ketchup with my fries, but these fries are kind of an exception, especially because when we have the fries here, we have like the crinkle cut fries. I feel like there needs to be like something on them because they're pretty bland. So either like fry them in something like a flavored oil, or maybe put some kind of flavor in them. I don't know, like that's why I added the salt and pepper to it. I'll be right back. Okay, upon feeling them, that is a lot better. Buffalo back on here. Ooh, yeah, some of these actually got pretty hot. Dang. All right, this one feels nice to touch. So my dad buys these nuggets from Costco. He used to buy this other type where it was like they were like shaped. Like, okay, this may or may not make sense. And chicken nuggets we used to get looked shaped. They looked like they had like someone put a cookie cutter to them and they just got shaped. These, on the other hand, aren't shaped. They just look like someone just went dunk, 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 dunk in the ingredients to make fried chicken, and it tastes a lot better too. Like the other ones tasted so fake. These just taste so much better. It even looks like it has actual chicken in it. Kind of a little spicy. Now, mind you, I'm a basic bitch when it comes to spice. Even buffalo sauce is a bit much for me, but I still love it. And the funny thing is, I used to hate buffalo sauce. I wouldn't even want to try this with a 10-foot pole when I was younger. But recently, I've been getting more into it, and I really don't know why. It just tastes good to me. But I'm not the type to have buffalo chicken wings. I at least want to control how much buffalo sauce goes on my chicken. Last night I had a dream that I had my first kid, and it was a little boy. We named him Matthew. And it got me on this baby high. Like I've had baby fever for a while now, but this got me on like such a baby high. I was like, I need a baby. But I know I can't yet. At least financially and emotionally speaking. So I've been texting Harley Baby about it. I remember the dream because I just told her what the dream was in a summarized version. But the dream was that I had my first kid, and it was a little boy, We named him Matthew, and the dream took place after I got out of the hospital. He was literally a fresh newborn, and everyone wanted to hold them. They all wanted to hold little Matthew. My mom, my Nana, everyone in the family wanted to hold Matthew. Which I know is pretty accurate to what might actually happen when I have my first kid. I'll maybe get them for like a day or two while I'm in the hospital. Then I get out of the hospital, I come back home, and my mom has the kid like 24/7. Except for the fact that I'm going to be home on maternity and she's going to be working. I'm going to be so tired. But I think Luis is going to be on paternity leave too. Or at least she better be. Because I am not doing this alone. Two more nuggets left and then it's on to the fries. You know, it's funny. When I was a kid and my parents would get McDonald's, I'd always want to eat the fries first. But they always told me that I had to eat my nuggets first before I ate the fries. I subconsciously still do that even though I'm a grown-ass adult and I can still eat it in any order I want. It's just what's been drilled into my head. I feel weird eating French fries before my nuggets. Aw man, could have made a face-up tuna sandwich with veggies. Especially because we just got fresh tomatoes from the garden. Oh well. I'm here eating this now. Can't complain. Still good shit. If you're having lunch right now with me, let me know what you're eating in the comments below. Put some more water in here. I've been so thirsty lately. I hope I haven't been dehydrating myself on accident. But yesterday, when we went to Disney with Harley Baby and her hubby for Harley Baby's birthday, I for some reason got really thirsty at the end of the day. I mean, her hubby brought us something to drink, which was really nice of him. So I just kept chugging that till we left, and I had another water bottle in the car. And then we got McDonald's, and I started chugging my Sprite. Which is a really good thing I got a large. Okay, nuggets are done. Which means buffalo sauce is out of the way. And now we got ketchup and fries. Okay, let's see how these taste on their own since I added the seasoning. Let's go with this fry. That tastes pretty good, though. They still could use some ketchup. Or do they? Honestly, these actually kind of taste fine on their own. I'll alternate. So for my mom's birthday on the 20th, we went to SeaWorld. And they have this tank there where they have fish that nibble on the dead skin of your fingers. I think Mom called them manicure fish. I know some people like crispy fries. I don't care either way. Anyway, so we got to the touch tanks, which is like the first thing that they have when you walk in, and the manicure fish weren't there. which was kind of unfortunate because the last time I went, when I was like 20 years old, the same exhibit was boarded up. Apparently, every time mom and dad go, they're open, so I guess my bad luck of the draw. But one thing we found out that we could do was swim with the dolphins. And I looked. It's about $167 per person. And Luis really, really, really wants to do it with me. Which means we're going to have to find a day to go and actually do it. But first, obviously, we got to save some money. Not only for the tickets, but for the actual swimming with the dolphins itself. But since we didn't do that for Mom's birthday, instead, we did the dining with the orcas, which was reasonably priced. It was $40 a person, and it was a buffet style dinner or lunch, depending on what time you went. And it was funny because online there were menus of what was there, like for the adults and the children, but there at the buffet they had them all lined up at once. So it really didn't matter what was for the adults and what was for the children. So while we were there, one of the things my dad and I grabbed a lot was the chicken nuggets because they tasted like McDonald's nuggets. And then Luis kept grabbing the mini corn dogs. Well, I did have some of the meals that were for adults, I think. They had really good like broccoli cheddar soup. And they had this mozzarella and tomato salad. They put balsamic on top of it. It's so good. The cherry tomatoes were actually fresh. And they had this really good cheese ravioli. I didn't see it on the menu, but it was really, really, really good. Oh my god. I wish I knew the name of it because I ate one and I was like, holy shit. At first I thought it was like a pasta salad, but no, it was ravioli. Cool thing is though, after we went to the dining with the orcas, we went to the show. And we got seats in like the upper section, but no one told me that bees like to go up there and just bug the guests. Which is why if you watch my live about the orca show, you'll hear me freaking out because there were bees around me. For those of you that may not know, bees are my number one fear. I hate bees, I hate wasps, I hate yellow jackets, I hate anything that can sting and fly at the same time. No thank you. And then my fear extended to anything that buzzes. I'm 24 years old, never been stung by a bee, don't even know if I'm allergic. Which, in my opinion, is the most terrifying part of not knowing and not being stung, is that you don't know if you're allergic. I love how I said I'd alternate and I've just been dipping it in ketchup. I'm also trying to scrape up some of the salt that was left on the plate. So on top of all the exhibits that we saw, I was so mad because they took away the pet show, which was one of my favorite shows. And the only reason why they got rid of it is because when they shut down for COVID, all of the animals were just kept backstage and they didn't know what to do with them, so they gave them all to adoption centers. They weren't just going to keep them backstage in cages for a year and a month, or whenever SeaWorld decided to open up again. So the pet show was gone, which was one of my favorites. And the seal and sea lion and sea otter show, that was gone too. They had no showings that day. That was a little bit of a bummer. But we saw the orca and the dolphin show. Which out of the two, I think I prefer the Orca show. Which according to my father, he said that because of all the backlash that SeaWorld has gotten, as soon as their last orca passes away, that's it. They're no longer going to do the orca shows. Which I'm not going to get into it, because I know that most of us know about the documentary about Tilikum, but I'm not going to get into it. Also, yes, I am fully aware of the Splash Mountain announcement that was made, for those of you who have seen my Splash Mountain videos. I'll be entirely honest, I am upset. I'm very upset. But I know at the same time, like Walt said, Disneyland will never be complete. Everything will be changing with the times. Well, he didn't say everything will be changing with the times, but he said Disneyland will never be complete. And Disneyland will no longer be complete so long as there is still imagination in this world or something like that. And I agree. Disneyland will never be complete. It's always changing. It will always be changing. But given that Song of the South is one of the most controversial Disney movies out there, I feel like this is the last shred of evidence, not evidence, but the last shred of anything that we have of it, and they're getting rid of it. Mind you, I'm also incredibly biased because I love the ride itself. It's my favorite ride during the non-holiday season. And I just hate to see it go. Especially because I just got used to it about 3-4 years ago. And now it's just gonna disappear. Don't get me wrong. I'm very excited to see what they do for the Princess and the Frog overlay. And I mean, it's gonna be the same track, just a different theme. I just love, and hubby even agreed, he's gonna miss smelling the smell of Crayola when you go through like the start of the ride. I'm gonna miss seeing all the characters singing. I'm gonna miss seeing Brer Rabbit, Brer Bear. I'm gonna miss it all. And in fact, the day I found out, I was on Instagram and I follow Disneyland News, and they said that it was reported that it was going to come in 2024. But then it was said that the Disney Imagineers weren't saying anything. They weren't confirming it. So my thought was, oh my god, maybe they're not going to do it. Maybe I'll still have my ride. And then I saw that the woman who voices Tiana, confirmed that it was actually going to happen. And I figured if she's confirming it, it's gonna happen. I cried. I had like, the depression hit me, and then I cried for about an hour, and then I just kind of fell asleep. I wasn't feeling good, to say the least. So, I asked Harley Baby if we could ride it on her birthday, and she said yes. Which, thank you again, Harley Baby, for doing that. It means a lot to me. I just don't know how much longer they're going to keep it open, and I want to ride it as much as possible before they close it. I'm going on the 16th with hubby. I'm going to ask him if we can ride it then, too. Anyways, my plate is done, as you guys can see. So thank you guys so much for having lunch with me. I very much appreciate it. Once again, if you did eat with me, let me know what you ate in the comment section down below. But other than that, I'll see you guys next time. Bye, little skeletons. Stay safe, and I love you guys.